producer, your favorite engineer. And today I want to debunk some myths about audio mixing or whatever. So I want learning audio mixing, not just learning, but also being able to master audio mixing. I often hear and I often see that like this is a topic that most beginning engineers struggle with. Like they don't quite understand, they don't quite get it. And guess what? I get it because I've been there before. Like I was in the same shoes that you guys was in before. I'm like, I don't understand audio mixing. Like this is so difficult. All the tutorials that I'm watching is not aligning with what I'm doing in my dog. Like they tell me to do one thing and I go do it and it still doesn't work. It doesn't sound like what they're saying. They can just do tutorials after tutorial and it's not aligning up. So it's some truth to this. So the three things that we're gonna talk about today is your mindset, your will set, and your skill set. So if you guys don't mind, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment or whatever, because I want to help an engineer. I want to help a producer because I was once in your shoes and I don't want you guys continue just to keep struggling and continue to keep stressing. So first of all, when we talk about your mindset, like first of all, how do you look at yourself? How do you look at your mixes? Like, do you feel like you can, or do you feel like you like it starts right here. So if you believe it, you can achieve it. But if you don't believe it, then you're gonna be stuck in that little rut. Like you're gonna be stuck in that cycle. So it's like your mindset is like you got to kind of train your mindset that hey, I can produce a high quality mix. I can produce a professional mix regardless of where you starting off with or starting off at whatever. Like most people think, oh, I have to have this big time studio to produce a professional mix. Like get that out your mindset. Like train your mindset. Most people say, hey, I'm a bedroom studio producer, I'm a home studio producer, so I could never be able to produce this type of mix because I don't have this equipment, I don't have these things. That is not true. Once again, guys, I've been there. I started there, and I had to change my mindset in order for me to figure out that hey, these are things are like although these things definitely help, these things are not required. They're more so recommended. So I would highly suggest like in order to be able to learn audio mixing, to be able to actually do audio mixing, like you definitely have to change your mindset because I started off as a home bedroom producer, like, and I did it for like 10, 15 years, like, before I actually got into our new studio. So it took time for me to actually change my mindset. And I also was able to hone in on the wheel set and the skill set that we're talking about. What's good on KF MDits. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And hopefully this is helping you. So yes, basically let's change your mindset. Like you can really do because your mind is gonna be able to control what you hear and what you hear with your ears and all that. Like the ears is really gonna be the tools that you need. So it's like keep that's what I would say. Make sure you're doing that. The next thing is we're gonna go to what's good, bro? What's good? The next thing that we're gonna go to is your wheel set. Like once you change your mindset that hey, I can produce high quality mixes, I can produce great mixes because it really in 2025 before it really don't take nothing but a computer with a DAW, which is a digital audio workstation. So a computer digital audio workstation, headphones, possibly. You got a nice interface. You can add the monitors. You can add the speakers. Like those things are just so you can really get a great mix once you know what you're doing. So it doesn't require all these things. Like so that's the mindset. Like train your mind. Hey, I got everything that I to start off. As I keep developing, as I keep progressing, yes, I will add extra equipment because guess what? When I invest into myself, I'm gonna want to learn a little bit more. So that's gonna help ties into the wheel set. So once I train my mind that hey, I can actually produce high quality mixes because these tutorials are showing me, and 9 times 10 they're not actually hiding something. It's just something that you're still missing out. So now your will set. Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to commit to like when it get hard, or when you go watch a tutorial and you come back to the dog and it's still not translating, are you willing to step away and come back? Are you willing to spend time there doing, like, trying to figure out, like, just comparing? Okay, they said this. Let me go do this. Let me go try this. Maybe I didn't get it in this video. Let me go try it in this video. Or sometimes it's not even about just always watching tutorials. Like, what are your ears hearing from yourself? Like, sometimes you have to trust yourself, because your ears is what's gonna guide you. Like, you can go watch tons of video, but what are your ears telling you? I know they tell you not to mix with your eyes, but what are your eyes seeing? Like, what your eyes seeing on the dog? Like, it's so many things that I was able to mix songs, great songs, just by being able to see and hear and think logical through the process. Like, mixing is nothing but like a technical aspect, and you can put some little flavor on it once you understand what's going on. So mixing is, like, we tend to overcomplicate mixing because of all these tutorial, all these information that we have. But once we simplify it, you guys will be able to produce it. So your will set, like, are you willing to go in, put in your 10,000 hours? Are you willing to go in and try this? When it don't work out, when you fail, are you willing to come back? You're like, you know what, I got a fresh start, let me revisit this mix. Are you willing to even mix a whole song, then script it back down and start from scratch and just start to identify your problems? Are you willing to do these things? So, like, that's your will set. Like, this is when you really trying to problem solve. Like, you really getting in and you really trying to understand, okay, I did this, I like that, let me add this right here. I like that. Okay, when I added this, I didn't like what it did. So should I take it off or should I just tweak it? They said add some EQ. Okay, I did these EQ moves. When I changed this right here, I didn't like this. They said add some compression. When I did the compression, I kind of squashed the mix. Well, maybe I should take it out. They said add reverb just to give it a spacious feel, but now my vocal sound drowned it out. Maybe I should pull it back some. They said add delay just to give some depth, but when I started doing it, I'm starting to hear so much frequency that it's messing up my EQ. Maybe you need to tone it down. So this is when you take your ears and you think logical with your brain, like, what makes sense for my mix? Like, although someone could tell you how to mix, every mix is different. Every mix is subjective. So you have to be able to make these calls. You have to be able to make these decisions yourself. Like, that's really what makes a great mix. Like, once you telling yourself, hey, I can produce a great mix. Guess what? You're gonna be the one producing great mix, not someone on a tutorial. Not like these Grammy nominated engineers, because they're telling you what they do through their process. Now you starting to trust into your sound. You starting to trust into your signature, which then leads you to the skill set. So now you got the mindset. You telling yourself, "Hey, I know what I can do. I know how to produce a great quality mix." You did all the hard work about pushing through. Like, when things didn't sound right, you start to problem solve and you start to build a system that was through your own wheel set. Now your skill set is like, okay, I can use any DAW that I really want to, like, because I understand now with my skill set, no DAW is better than the next one. Now I can use any plugin that I want. I can use a stock plugin, or I can use a paid plugin. I understand that all EQs, I can, if I just want to cut out some frequencies, I can use this. Or maybe I do want to go get a certain sound when I would go purchase a plugin. So it's like, now you start to understand with your skill set, it doesn't matter what's in front of you, you got a system that you're constantly using. So your skill set is more valuable than any plugin that you can buy. Your skill set is more valuable than any equipment that you can buy. So your skill set is basically what's making you become this mixer that you are. And now this is why more and more people are coming to you, not only because you can do it, but you have a skill set that shows that you're audio mixer, audio production producer, but you have your own sound as well. So, like, this when you going through and you pushing out these things. So it's like, I think being an audio engineer, I think everyone is capable. I think anyone can do it, but like, mastering it, only a select few is gonna be able to do it, because you got to have that mindset, you got to have that will set, and you got to have that skill set. Like, are you willing to dedicate time? Are you willing to change your mindset and understand that, hey, you could do what the next person can do. And it's not even about comparison. It's not trying to be better than them, but it's like I was always taught, if one person can do it, you could do it as well. So that's really just my whole truth about being able to learn about audio mixing. If you guys want more tutorial, y'all want in-depth things, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, because we can go deep into this topic, and I can break all these things down to you, because like really the three important things when we talk about excellent mixing is um leveling, panning, game staging. But you got to be able to have the mindset, the will set, and the skill set to even figure those things out. So once again, this is Talk to and Tron, your favorite producer, your favorite engineer, and that is the truth about audio mixing. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.